Hello everybody. In today's class, I will be discussing the strategy for civil service preparation. Before making a formal discussion related to the strategy of IAS preparation, first of all, I want to tell you what do you mean by the concept strategy. You see, strategy is a device or strategy is a mechanism which helps you reach at the target. So you want to become IAS, IPS or IFS. Your strategy will make your path of preparation very smooth and effective so that you can reach at the target smoothly, effectively. That is called strategy. You see, there is a saying that if you want to reach in the space, you have to take a spacecraft. By riding a bicycle or by riding a bullock cart, nobody would be able to reach in the space. This is the significance or importance of strategy. It means you have to adopt right method of study. You have to select right book and right material, and you have to prepare at the right point of time, and in examination you have to write the answer of the right question. This is the meaning of strategy. You see, success in any sphere of life needs the right strategy. You see, all students are reading the same books. All students are reading the same material. Majority of the students are taking coaching under the guidance of the same teacher, but all of them are not becoming successful in IAS examination. Reason is that all of them have not adopted right strategy. It is the right strategy which makes somebody successful, and it is the wrong strategy which makes an aspirant unsuccessful in examination. As far as preparation for IAS exam is concerned, first of all, your approach for the preparation should be a highly focused approach. Second important measure in your strategy is inner self motivation. What is that? You see, this process of preparation, if you start your preparation today, completing the entire syllabus prescribed by UPSC will take 1 year at least. Then the process of examination, I have already discussed in my previous video. There are 3 stages of exam: prelim, written and interview. So the entire process of examination, that will also take another 1 year. So in this way, if a candidate is becoming successful in the first attempt, at least 2 years is essential, is required. But there is no guarantee that all candidates will become successful in first attempt. Some may become successful in second attempt, third attempt, some also become successful in last attempt. So in this way, success in IAS examination takes more than 1 year. It may be 2 years at least, maybe 3 years, 4 years, 5 years also for some candidates. So within these 5 years, it's very difficult to retain your level of motivation. Sometimes students feel very high in matter of motivation. Sometimes they also feel very low in matter of motivation. So in this context, self motivation, that to inner motivation is necessary in the matter of becoming successful in IAS examination. So just adopt a formula. Today onward, you keep on thinking that the rest of my life would become the best of my life. Repeat it. The rest of my life will become the best of my life. I will be telling you, nobody can stop you becoming successful unless and until you decide to stop. Just take it for granted. Think it repeatedly, recite it repeatedly, that nobody can stop me in matter of becoming successful in IAS examination unless and until I decide to stop myself. Then I will be telling you what is the right approach you need to adopt in the process of your preparation for IAS exam. You see, I have already told you there are 3 stages of exam, like preliminary, written and interview. Generally what happens, first most of the students, they prepare from prelim point of view. Once they crack prelim, then they start preparing for written point of view. Once they crack written examination, then they start preparation for interview. This approach of preparation for IAS exam is called highly compartmentalized approach. Compartmentalized approach. This approach is a blatantly wrong approach. You need not require to adopt this approach. This approach cannot produce success for you. Rather, its opposite approach would become immensely instrumental approach for your success. Its opposite approach is called integrated approach. What is that integrated approach? That I will be discussing. You see, whenever you are reading any specific topic, you just prepare for it. You just prepare in that topic, keeping in mind the requirement of preliminary examination, the requirement of written examination, and the requirement of interview. If you are adopting this approach, this is called integrated approach. Therefore, I will be suggesting you that before purchasing any books related to civil service preparation, or before purchasing any material related to Indian civil service preparation, first you go and purchase the previous year's questions for preliminary as well as written examination, which are available in different bookstores. And you can also get the questions asked by UPSC interview board even in different websites, different sites. So in this way, before starting your preparation for Indian civil service examination, before purchasing books and material, first of all you have to collect the previous year's question. Put the previous year's questions on your study table. Then you start preparing for Indian civil service examination. There are so many sections in your syllabus, particularly in general study. There is history, there is polity, there is economy, there is constitution, current affairs, international relation, bilateral relation, science, technology, so many things are there. So how to prepare? That I am telling you. You know that most of the students across the country, they start their general study preparation from polity and constitution, because they claim that polity and constitution is very interesting. So suppose you started your preparation for general study from polity and constitution. You can read any book. Lots of books are available related to polity and constitution of India. Suppose you started preparing for polity and constitution, you opened the first chapter of the book, that is preamble of Indian constitution. I am telling you how by adopting integrating approach or integrated approach you will be preparing for polity and constitution, particularly the chapter that is preamble. You see, in preamble, you read the preamble. It's written in preamble like this: we the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, secular, socialist republic, etc., etc. Suppose you read. So right now you completed the preamble. Don't proceed further. Just read the preamble, and after end of first page you stop there. Generally, what do the student do? They purchase the book, they read the book from beginning till the end. While the book is complete, they feel very happy. Okay, one book is over. They feel happy. And while examination approaches, they see the question, how questions have been asked in prelim exam. Seeing the question, they feel highly motivated, demotivated. Why? They think that they have not prepared themselves the way UPSC has asked question in prelim exam. That's the reason they feel very, very demotivated during the prelim exam, a few days before the prelim exam. Don't do that. The way I told you, just you read first page or first 2-3 pages, stop there, then open the previous year's prelim question, how questions have been asked from the preamble. Okay, question has been asked like this: as per which amendment of Indian Constitution the word secularism was inserted into preamble of Indian Constitution? Reading this question, suppose you felt but confident to answer it. It means you are in the right track of preparation. Suppose you could not answer it, then you have to think to change your approach of study so that you will be able to answer. But if you have completed the whole book, that will be simply wastage of time. So right now, reading 2-3 pages, you felt that you are able to answer the question asked in prelim exam from these 2-3 pages. It means you are in the right track of preparation. If not, then you can change also your track of preparation. Then right now see how questions have been asked from this preamble of Indian Constitution in written examination. Question has been asked like this, that what are the salient features of Indian Constitution? Salient features of Indian Constitution. There you have to write what is sovereign, what is secular, what is socialist, what is democratic, what is republic. So you saw the question asked in the written exam, you are able to answer it. Right now your preparation from these 2 pages for written exam is over. Right now see how questions have been asked in interview. In interview, questions are generally asked from preamble like this: what is secularism? How Indian model of secularism is different from Western model of secularism? This is a question asked from preamble in interview. Or another question I will be telling you, what is secularism? Do you think that secularism is practiced in India both in letter as well as in spirit? And you try to answer it. Once you are able to answer it, your preparation for interview is also over. So in this way, you selected a single topic, you read only 2 pages from the topic, but by reading 2 pages from the topic, you developed confidence that you would be able to answer questions from these 2 pages of the topic, whether it is prelim exam or it is written exam or it is interview or viva post. This approach is called integrating approach that is necessary for the purpose of becoming successful in IAS exam. So this is all about the strategy. The rest of the things related to the strategy will be discussed in my next video. So please follow my next video. Thank you to you all. Thank a lot.